Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Guapish. As always, I'm your host, Nico, and today I am being joined by the man who's not beating the himbo allegations, Tanner.
That's right, everyone. I am stupid and hot. Two things that I'm definitely known for.
And we've also got the man whose body is a temple to a god he does not worship, Jackson.
Unfortunately, I was cranking my hog and I got interrupted by this stupid fucking podcast. What's up with that?
And we've also got the man who's a bit of a yuppie, Dylan.
Dude, you have no proof against that.
And today, fellas, I do have proof about one thing, and that one thing is that we are going to be ranking some motherfucking Pokemon, boys! That's right, this is an idea I've had for a little bit now, where we're just gonna go through each and every fucking Pokemon type, and we're gonna rank each and every one of them within them. So today, we are starting off with the electric type. Are you excited?
Is this actually every electric type
Yes.
in all of Pokemon?
There's no way. There's so few looking.
Yeah.
There's like 60 or so.
It just,
So much
looking
less
at
than
them
I would
all at
assume.
once, just, you know, I do like that you have the names tiered by Smogon ranks. That's fun.
Yeah. It just felt apt for this, you know?
Does every type have roughly this many?
No, some types have way more. Like, water is a
Okay.
fuckload. Electric is one of the smaller ones, so that's why I wanted to start with it.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Yeah. So starting off here, fellas, let's go ahead and rank who is no doubt an Uber, Pichu.
What a cute guy. Do we have? Is it just however we want to decide to rank them?
Yeah, based on how much you like them, their design, fucking their competitive viability, whatever you want, you know?
I'm just gonna rate them exactly what they actually are in Smogon current
Yeah.
battle.
Well, no, don't do that.
I think Pichu's cute, but I'm not, like, crazy about Pichu. I'm gonna say underused.
That's where we're gonna have to divide here, Jackson, because Pichu is without a doubt the best of the Pikachu line here, dude. Pichu is fucking sweet. Not gonna lie, potentially a very unpopular opinion here. All of the baby Pokemon are just better than their original counterparts, I gotta say. They just fucking sweep them.
I think the lineup for me is Raichu number 1, then Pichu, then Pikachu.
Raichu's also up there, but for me, I would have to say Pichu's an Uber.
Dude, I'll agree with Uber.
I think I'm gonna agree with Jackson on underused.
Okay. OU is higher than I expected Pichu to get, though, honestly, so I can't be too mad about it. All right, the man himself, Pikachu. How are we feeling about this boy?
See, the problem is, like, I would put him dead center, but we don't have a dead center, so you're forcing me to not be a fence sitter, you piece of shit. I think Pikachu is a classic design. I'm not crazy about him, but I think it'd be a sin to say anything less than underused.
Can you, just for the sake of my ignorance, tell me what each of the tiers stands for?
All right, so we've got Uber, that's self-explanatory. Then we've got OU, which is overused, UU, underused, RU, rarely used, NU is never used, and PU, that's just like a joke tier. That's like the very bottom. It's PU because like, ooh, they stink.
Gotcha. Okay. Damn, this is a tough one because, Slim Pikachu, underused, Fat Pikachu, Uber.
Yeah. Just vote with your heart, whichever design you prefer the most, I guess.
Sure, I'll go Uber for Fat Pikachu.
There we go. And the script is flipping this time around. I'm a UU boy for Pikachu here as well.
Does that leave me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say Pikachu is overly used.
Okay. Sounds like he'll go ahead and go there then. All right, Raichu. So Jackson's already made his opinion clear in the rankings for the chews here. I like Raichu more than Pikachu as well. I'd put him in OU.
I'd also put him in OU.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll agree with OU.
There we go. Okay, Dylan.
You know, no pun intended, but shockingly enough, I don't really like Raichu all that much.
What?
I think I will put Excuse me. I think I'll put Raichu in, I'll be generous and say underly used.
That's generous. Oh my god, he's going there anyway. All right, Alolan Raichu though.
Uber.
I agree with Uber. This is my favorite.
He's so cute.
I know I just said Raichu's not my favorite, but Alolan Raichu takes the fucking cake. This is easy.
I just like his color scheme a lot. He's got very fun colors. He's definitely got new Pokemon-itis, or he kind of just looks like a fucking blob, but the whole riding his tail thing is great. This image isn't doing a crazy amount of justice to. I actually do like his 3D models more than this fucking picture of him.
That's interesting. Typically, I vastly prefer the 2D art. This fucking Sugimori-ass art style looks fantastic. As you've said, the fucking surfboard tail, inspired, fucking love it. I really like the lore that he evolved this way because he ate so many pancakes.
Oh.
He's just fucking sick. I'm also throwing him an Uber.
I just think it's sick that it's a psychic electric type. I think that combination is radical.
It's very rare as a typing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner, where are you going?
Sure, I'll go Uber.
Fantastic! Hang on. All of it? Each and every one of it in the top tier? Ah! Alright, so next up here, hot off the presses, boys, we've got some Raichu Mega Evolutions. He
looks like a Digimon.
Kind of.
His arms are so fat.
Yeah, they really made him just fucking chodes here. I vastly prefer the other design. I'm not particularly a huge fan of either of them, though.
Wait, this is Mega Raichu?
Yes.
Why the fuck does he have Pikachu tails?
Good question.
Okay.
This one looks kind of bad to me. I'm saying never used, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
The color scheme just like, he's got Pikachu's color scheme with the tails. It just looks strange.
Yeah, it's an odd one for sure. I'm probably an NU as well here.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that.
I'll go rarely used. I agree throwing Pikachu's color scheme onto Raichu, something about it seems uncomfortable.
It's like Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. Alright, so Mega Raichu Y here, though. How are we feeling about him?
I don't like the ear choice.
He's got like 2 sets of ears. Wait, what's going on here?
Yeah. He does.
He looks like a friggin' Lilo and Stitch guy.
Yeah, he's one of the experiments.
He actually looks like a character from Pal World. He looks like the cat thing.
He kinda does, not gonna lie. Oh my god.
I do kinda like it better than the other one, but not by much. I'd put it in rarely used, to be honest. Why the fuck they still going with the Pikachu tail? What the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest. This design's kind of working for me. This is kind of fucking cute. I'm saying OU. I think I like this one as much as OG Raichu.
What is up with his ears?
They're so weird. He's just got like, okay, maybe like these aren't supposed to be ears, they're like antlers instead.
What?
That makes a lot
like,
more
why?
sense probably. To just like, you know, fucking...
it's like a jackalope thing.
Yeah.
But he's a mouse.
That doesn't make... Yeah, I know. I don't hate it. I'll go underused, I guess.
I'm thinking I'm with Tanner there and underused. It's a lot better. I don't like it as much as OG Raichu, though.
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of not liking them as much as the OGs, here we've got Alolan Geodude.
PU.
Yeah. I think I'm PU, too.
He is ugly.
He's not great.
It's Geodude, the worst color scheme, and hair for some reason.
Yeah, they missed on a couple of these Alolan designs, not gonna lie.
I'll go NU.
Okay.
I'll also go NU.
Alright. We can bump him up then. How about Graveler? Now he's got arm hair.
This one I'll actually do PU. I don't like Alolan Graveler. This shit sucks.
I fucking hate... I don't like the like big old gold nuggets in them either. They just look like weird growths or something, like strange blemishes.
They look like when you have corn in your shit.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a shock. Honestly, I'm gonna say NU because the little like side things kind of make him look like he's got whiskers, so he's kind of cute to me.
Yeah.
This fucking guy and his cats, I swear to God.
I'm just seeing them as sideburns, like on like a Civil War general.
Oh, there you
100%.
go.
That's what the implication is. But my brain can't not associate them with whiskers, so they just look cute.
Yeah.
I like his tiny arms holding his belly. I think they're funny.
Yeah.
You know, this guy's funny looking enough. I guess I'll go NU as well.
Alright. We swapped around a little bit there, but he still ended up the same. Alright. Now, Golem. I like him substantially more than the other two. He looks way better. Just like the fucking hair that they had in the other ones just looks like they kind of tacked it on, but it looks much more purposely integrated into his design here. Like the beard, like the big old fucking rail cannon he's got going here. I dig him a decent bit. I can put him in RU.
Yeah, I'll also put him in RU. Luckily, Golem is one of my OG favorite Pokemon. I don't like this design as much as the original, but I can live with it.
I'm not crazy about either Golems. I'm gonna say NU on this one.
I think he's very funny. I'm gonna go underused.
All right, there we go. Sounded like he'll even out there then. Okay, next up here we've got Magnemite.
I fuck with Magnemite. He's a classic, rarely used.
I agree. It's really boring.
Yeah. Yeah, rarely used feels appropriate for him. Dylan, how about you?
Yeah, I think I'll have to agree.
All right, fantastic. Now, when it comes to Magneton, though, I don't know what it is, but I like him so much more. He looks fantastic. I really, even though it's just 3 fucking Magnemite getting tossed together, honestly, he's like a fucking OU for me.
I just think the idea that an evolution is just a few of them stuck together is really funny.
Yeah.
I'm still just saying RU though.
All right.
Yeah, it's a lateral move for me as well.
I'll just say underused.
All right, there we go. Sounding like he can go up a little bit more. So here we've got
What in the
his
fuck?
I've
paradox
never seen
form.
this before.
This
Where's this from?
This is from Scarlet. It's his paradox version. It's Sandy Shocks.
How the
I
hell
do think
do
it's
you
kind
get
of funny.
this?
He's got like the Pharaoh sand, like, you know, iron sand stuck to him. That's kind
Yeah.
of silly, and it makes it look like he's got like hair and feet.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the little mouth thing though, and that they're like making him have personality. What's up with that? I'm saying RU.
Yeah, I definitely don't like him as much as the original. A big thing here's the tail. I'm not big
Yeah.
into the tail he's got going on here. I'm also throwing him in an RU.
I want to see this one in motion.
Yeah. He's got like
Does
his
he
fucking
walk? Does he walk around?
Yeah, he does. Like these fucking magnets bend and shit to just like let him walk.
Very strange.
Yeah.
NU.
Okay. Dylan.
I actually like this more than the original. I'll put it in OU.
Hot damn. It sounded like it's gonna balance out to RU anyway, though. Alright, Magnezone!
I fuck with Magnezone underused.
I don't like him nearly as much as Magneton, to be honest. I'm throwing him in RU.
I just think he's kind of cool looking. He's like a fucking little magnet UFO guy.
Oh no, he's too fat for me. That's probably like the big thing that's turning me off from him. He's like a big UFO sort of dealy, but it's like, I don't know. He just doesn't quite do it for me.
I do like using him like as an actual Pokemon in my teams too, which is definitely helping me.
I've never used him.
Give him a shot. Maybe he'll change you.
Yeah, maybe he will. He'll make me a changed man. Dylan and Tanner, where are you feeling?
Dude, I agree with you.
Fantastic. Tanner?
I think Magnezone is badass. I'm going overuse.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
Base?
Yeah, I think we can throw him there then. Alright, we've got the Mimic of Pokemon, the Voltorb line.
I think the idea behind these guys is funny, but they're also so fucking basic. I'm saying NU.
Isn't there beauty and simplicity though?
Not in
Yes.
this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not particularly big into him either. I guess I'll go rarely used.
Dude, I can agree with rarely used.
Okay.
I'm even gonna go NU.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Luckily, he's still ending up there. However, he has a regional variant. We got Hisuian Voltorb here instead. Is
I've
this an
never seen
improvement,
this.
fellas?
This shit sucks. I hate it. NU.
What the fuck am I looking at? Is he supposed to look like an apricorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
I've like, genuinely never seen this before. This is a
You
fucking
should play
good
Legends Arceus. It's a really
one.
good game.
I should. I probably will play it after I play the new Legends game whenever that comes out.
There you go.
Dude, I recommend it.
I think it comes out in like a couple weeks.
To be honest, the friggin' hole in his head made me think he's supposed to be like a fishing bobber.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna get into the lore of it. Never mind.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this one. I think the like eye cutouts with the fucking eyebrows is kind of ugly. I'm saying NU still.
Okay.
I agree.
I don't like him for different reasons than OG Voltorb.
Yeah, I'm thinking I can agree with NU there. All right. Electrode, I don't like him as much as Voltorb. I'm putting him in NU.
Yeah, he's the worst version. I'm gonna say
He's got
NU.
so much less personality. I'm saying PU.
Which is weird considering he has a mouth.
It's just the eyes, man.
Yeah. His are a lot less detailed.
I'm fucking crazy for this, but something about his facial expression is so funny to me. I'm gonna go OU.
Oh
That's
my
very
god.
That's the face an Electrode makes before he self-destructs and kills himself.
True.
Okay, so did 3 of us put him in NU then?
Yeah, I think so.
I said PU.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
it really changes much.
Yeah, we can fucking throw him there then. All right, so Hisuian Electrode.
You know, actually, not that bad. I think I'm gonna say Ari.
I still don't really like him very much. Like they introduced like this big old ridge for an eyebrow here, but then they just completely got rid of it for this Electrode. Like they could have made a mustache or something here. That could have been neat, but nah, it's just another Electrode now. At least this one's like really angry.
I imagine the idea is because it's carving into like the wood part of it, which is a different material than like the berry part. I don't know. I think I like this one more than OG Electrode, but I still don't like it. I'm gonna say NU.
Yeah, I'm saying NU too.
This shit sucks. I'm going PU.
That is such a massive fall for grace.
Well, look how funny the original one's face is compared to him.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a random non sequitur here, but also it could have been funny to have all of the gym leaders that specialize in a type on the tier list as well with the rest of the Pokemon.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to do that in the future here for the other types. All right. Here we've got another baby. We've got Elekid. Now, as I said before, I really fuck with the babies, and he is no exception. He is so much better than Electabuzz. I'm throwing him an OU, boys.
Dude, for once I actually agree with you. I'm gonna say OU.
Oh.
I think I agree too. I actually do like Elekid a lot.
Tanner, what say you?
I don't like Elekid very
Fuck
much.
you! He's going to know you anyway. Electabuzz.
He's just kind of fucking ugly, to be honest. I'm saying NU.
He's very ugly.
I'm not that harsh. I'll say RU.
I'm gonna go UU. I think he's funny.
He's kind of fun. I really don't like him very much either. I'll go RU with him too. Now, Electrive on the other hand. Electrive is fucking sweet. This guy is really cool. I'm going Uber for him.
Yeah, I think this is... Go on.
I think the only thing holding me back from Uber is that he's got the like little alien antennas.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about those. I think if he had just like spikes up there or some shit, he would look a lot cooler to me. I'm just gonna say OU, but I do like Electivire a lot.
Yeah, I can see that. With a lot of Pokemon, something that like one of the designers has talked about is that they always try and add some sort of like a little silly goofy element to the cool designs, just to make it a bit more memorable, and that definitely seems to be the silliness that they've included for him. But despite that, he like fucking uses tails to like electrocute people. That's sick as hell.
I agree.
Dude, I agree with Uber.
Dude, I agree with Uber as well. Not based on this picture, but plenty of other art I've seen of him is friggin' badass.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just using all the official fucking Pokemon artwork here. Initially, I wanted to use like the older Sugimori art, like the fucking fat Pikachu, because I think it looks great, but that would make it look very inconsistent with the other ones. So I just did the updates shit. All right. Our first legendary of the tier list here, Zapdos. How are we feeling about him?
Dude, it's the best of the trio, but I'd still only put it in an OU.
Alright, welcome back, folks. Fuck Zapdos. We're talking about Jolteon first.
Uber, best evolution in the game.
I think Jolteon's a little cutie. OU.
Tanner, how are you feeling about Jolteon?
I wish Jolteon had a tail, but I'll still go OU.
Its tail's a little spiky things.
Yeah.
The ones that are clearly attached to its side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like the ones out from the side as well as the one that looks more directly like a tail in the middle.
So Jolteon, I'm not as big of a fan of as the other evolutions. It's probably among my least favorite ones. like, it kind of just gives off the same vibe as, like, fucking Manectric or something. It's just kind of like a spiky animal, and, like, most of the love for Jolteon likely just comes from the fact that it is an evolution. It's so fucking old. That's it. It's still like a UU, but, like, it's not that good.
Damn.
Eat shit, boo!
It'll still go OU, though, you know?
Wrong
it can
opinion.
join some of the greats up here. Alright, back to Zapdos.
It's still OU.
I do agree with Dylan that this is best of the 3 birds. I don't really like this picture of him a ton, to be honest, but I do think Zapdos is a pretty sick looking Pokemon, especially from behind.
You know?
I'll also say OU, I think.
Again, I'm just gonna have to disagree. Zapdos just does not look as good as Articuno. I'm sorry, Articuno is blue, Zapdos is fucking yellow. Fuck Zapdos. Also, again, it's like, it's so spiky. This is not a friend at all. I could never fucking hug this thing. That said, I'll give it UU.
Dude, Uber.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go. This guy knows what's up.
Jesus
Phase?
Christ. It's the exact same fucking stat spread as Jolteon. Alright, Chinchou.
NU.
Are you
Fuck
a
Chinchou.
fucking psychopath, Tanner? Do you have lead in your skull or some shit? What's wrong with you? Chinchou is fucking
What are you
sweet.
talking about?
Chinchou is
This
goated.
guy
Look at this.
sucks.
Look at this fucking design. It's hella dope. Chinchou's going OU, okay?
I think Chinchou's cute. I'm saying UU.
Yeah, I thought I was enthusiastic for this Pokemon, but you've won the day, Nico. I'm still also gonna say UU, but I love Chinchou. I love that design.
Oh, we can boot him down, I guess. And if you want to talk about some stupid bullshit, Tanner, this is Lantern, okay? How do you feel about Lantern?
Yeah, I'd probably put him in NU as well.
NU is appropriate for Lantern.
I'll say RU. I like this Pokemon line.
I'm also saying NU.
Yeah, like, it's got such an awkward shape to its body. I'm not a big fan at all.
Dude, I think this is a bad picture of Lantern.
This is the official artwork.
I like its 3D render better.
Oh no. Alright. Mareep, fellas. Mareep's a fucking sheep, but it's kinda
Yeah.
cute. I'll give it RU.
Slept on design, dude. Slept on design. I'm gonna say UU.
I'm also saying UU. I fuck with Mareep.
Mareep is cute as fuck.
Uber.
Oh my god.
This guy's
This
base
man
as
knows
fuck.
what he wants.
Tanner's on a mission to be the best person on this podcast right now.
Tanner, let us know when we hit the point where we're now looking at Pokemon that you've never seen before. Flaffy.
Oh, okay. Wait, you gotta put him up one more, dummy.
What? I put him in like fucking RU. It's 2 UUs and Uber. UU seems right there.
I feel like biasing towards the top makes sense. I agree with Tanner. I think it's OU.
That's like that's not even really biasing towards the top. It should be dragged down like to UU.
No, he's saying
I'm-
he's changing his vote to OU.
Oh, is he?
If that gets it in OU,
Okay, sure. All right, Flaffy.
Uber, dude, I love Flaffy. Look at that little guy.
OU's pretty, OU. Flaffy's pretty fucking sick. I say OU.
We're learning something about Tanner today. I don't think I like it, but we're learning something here. Flaffy's whatever. I'm saying RU.
I fuck with Flaffy UU.
Oh my lord. People are fucking crazy here. Alright, now we've got Ampharos. Ampharos is a fucking meme. How do you guys feel about him?
Dude, Ampharos for a long time was my favorite Pokemon.
What?
Uber.
That is insane Tanner lore I've never heard before.
Dude,
I
I'm
like this
gonna
little guy.
go on, Jackson.
I'm not crazy about Ampharos, but I don't think it's a bad design. I'm saying RU.
You guys are fucking smoking something. I say OU.
Alright, Tanner, presumably you're going Uber, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with Jackson. I'm going RU here too, so we can... I guess it'll join the rest of them. Okay, how about Mega Ampharos? Tanner,
What in the...
not as big of a fan once they get the fucking Super Saiyan hair.
Man, this is strange to be sure.
Yeah. Have you
I
ever
like that
seen this
they-
before?
No, I've never seen this before.
Okay.
I like that they made his little arm flaps just like wider.
Yeah.
I'll go UU for this one.
Alright.
Yeah, go.
We keep talking at the same time. What's up with that? I think this is pretty lateral for me with regular Ampharos. So also RU.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's like some of the changes definitely bring it down. I don't like these fucking spindly orbs that they've got now, but it's like the other elements kind of balance it all out for the most part. I'd also say RU.
Dude, I guess I just like Ampharos more. I think this design is better than regular Ampharos. I'd say Uber.
Oh my lord.
Get over it.
Alright, yeah, we can like bump it up. Why not? Okay, here we've got Iron Thorns.
Dude, Uber.
Yeah.
Look at that fucking thing. Holy shit.
It's like Mecha Godzilla.
I definitely don't like it as much as the original. Dude, I'm gonna say RU.
Okay. I certainly don't like it as much as the original either. It's still pretty fucking cool, though. It's still a fucking mecha version of Tyranitar at the end of the day. I'll say OU.
I'm gonna say I definitely also don't like it as much as Tyranitar. I'm gonna say UU though. I think it's kind of funny.
Okay. Sounds like it'll balance out there then. Okay. Raikou is next. Now, Raikou has a special place in my heart here because when I first discovered Raikou in fucking Pokemon Stadium 2, I thought that Raikou was the fucking coolest. Cause he's so special. The other two legendary dogs, they got fucking movies. Raikou didn't get shit. So it felt like he was just a total mystery to everyone else. And so I just discovered him on my very own. And that was something special. But as I've grown up, I've come to realize that Raikou looks kind of fucking stupid. And so I'm gonna put him in RU.
I agree. He's my least favorite out of the three.
Yeah, same. There's a reason he didn't get a movie.
Are there any other Pokemon based on saber-toothed tigers?
Yeah, there's fucking its name is some Chinese bullshit in the newest generation. It's like Wo
you
Chen
thinking
or
of
something.
Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's crazy. It's taken them that long. You think there'd be tons of saber-toothed cat Pokemon just because that's such an iconic animal.
Yeah. Alas, though, man. Alas.
I think he's pretty neat. I'll go UU.
Okay.
I agree with Tanner.
Alright, he can balance out to UU then. Alright, Raging Bolt. This is his paradox form as well. He becomes some fucking giraffe thing.
This is fucking badass, dude. Uber.
Yeah. I will say I like him more. It's a lot to take in, but I guess at the end of the day, I do like it more. I'll go UU for it.
I like how he's such an obvious ripoff of the fucking tall necks from Horizon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say UU still. He's a little silly. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I like this design a lot more. I'll just say OU though.
Alright, there we go. I do like that his head's just like kind of peeking out of his fur. It looks very fun. So he can go there. Why not? Alright, Electrike. This guy's fucking whatever. I'm putting him in NU.
Little ankle biter.
Yeah.
I agree. It is whatever, but I do like it more than its counterpart, in which case I mean its evolution. I'll put it in RU.
I'm also saying RU. I think he's kind of cute.
Yeah, I agree with RU.
Alright, we can toss him up there then. Here we've got Manectric.
This design's dumb.
I still don't like him all that much, but he is better than Electrike. I'm giving him RU.
I'm gonna say NU. I'll swap places with you.
Okay. I will say that I don't like his ear holes. Those are weird.
He's like a little sphinx thing.
Yeah.
I'm also saying RU. I think I like him about the same as Manectric.
I'll go NU.
Okay. We just moved around a little bit at the end of the day. Here we've got Mega Manectric.
I actually don't know if I've seen this one before.
I will say, my only real exposure to this design has been through the 3D model, which looks fucking stupid. But seeing it in 2D does help it a lot more. I will say, I do like this more than the base form, but I still don't think I like it that much. I'll still probably go RU.
He's a little stupid, but he's funny. I'm gonna say UU.
There we go.
Dude, I agree with Jackson.
Oh.
Dude, what generation did they introduce this?
Gen 6.
That's fucking X and Y or something.
Yeah, that's when Megas were introduced.
Gross. Dude, fuck it, I'll give it RU, I guess.
Okay. Sounds like we can bump them up to UU then. I'm starting to think, looking over the rest of these fellas, we just might not get a PU. I guess we'll have to see, though. Alright,
I almost put that
Plusle.
last one there. Dude, OU.
I think they both go in UU for me.
I'm thinking Plusle's probably UU, and then Minen is OU for me.
I'll go Plusle UU for Plusle, and then I'm gonna go RU for Minum.
Oh my lord. I mean, listen, Tanner, from like an objective standpoint, I'd probably agree. I like the pluses on like the fucking cheeks and on the tail a lot more on Plusle, but Minen is blue, so he's OU.
They're both just OU to me, man.
Okay.
They're both little cuties, but they're so similar to Pikachu as all of the Pika copies are.
Yeah, it's sounding like they're still going to balance out there. Just check it. They don't have to be apart from one another. Iron Hands.
I actually kind of like this more than the original design.
Yeah, I'd say I do too.
I'll say you.
Okay, I'm thinking UU as well. Just the big thing I don't like is about all of these fucking future Paradox Pokemon. Past Paradox Pokemon too. Their names are all fucking stupid. Give them names, for God's sakes. What is this shit?
That's what I was thinking when I played through it.
It's the future, dude. Creativity's gone in fear of, or it's all about function over form. I'm saying RU. I don't really care about this one.
Okay.
Man, what are the odds that in an alternate future they named Iron the same thing?
Yeah.
And Hands, for that matter. Anyway, Uber, this is badass.
Oh my lord. Tanner's a fucking freak. Alright, there he goes. Shinx is up next.
Uber.
We're on to... I don't think I'm going that far, but Shinx is an OU.
Definitely OU. Love that little guy.
OU.
There we go.
He's so cute. I love him.
He is very cute. I'm a big fan. Always catch the Shinx line as soon as I can in Gen 4. Luxio, don't like him as much. He's like a fucking RU for me.
UU.
UU.
I'll stick it OU for him.
Okay. There he goes. Now, how about Luxray, fellas?
Uber.
OU. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll say Uber. Fuck it. Why not?
Uber for me as well, guys. Check that out. One thing
Is that the first?
Oh my god! One thing I like about the fucking Shinx line is that, like, with each evolution, they get a new set of rings on their legs. Isn't that fun? Also, how the fuck is Luxray not a dark type? Are you people at Pokemon fucking fools? Pachirisu.
Uber.
We all saw that finals Uber.
Yeah.
I've never been the biggest fan of Pachirisu, if I'm gonna be completely honest.
That's
When
fine,
you guys
Dylan. I'm
look
not a
at
massive
tails
fan
like
either.
this, do you feel like, is it like a cat's tail or something where you can like put your hand in it, and like run it through, and there's like a piece of, like actual tail, and then the rest of it's just fur? Or is that all like one big solid thing?
The big question in determining that is whether or not you think that these spikes are like a solid thing, or it's just like its hair standing up that way.
See, those spikes really draw a lot of questions. I could only assume they're a separate thing protruding from the inner tail, which is a concerning thought.
That's a very uncomfortable thought.
I think of the whole thing like a marshmallow consistency.
I agree
Yeah.
with Tanner.
Yeah, if it's all just like hair, then that's a lot better. But if this thing is like bone or some bullshit, I don't like that at all.
Nah, dude, it'd be cartilage anyway. I'm gonna say UU.
I'm also thinking UU, so you can bounce that to OU.
Haters.
Alright,
Whatever.
we got Raw Tom. I didn't include all the different forms. I know they all have different fucking typings. Maybe I'll include them in the other ones. But for this, I don't want to fill half the fucking thing with different Rotom forms, okay?
Where's Rotom phone? What the fuck?
Where's the wash one?
I don't really care about Rotom. I think I was very excited to get him before I realized they were more common than I thought they were in like black and white, or where the fuck he was introduced. I'm saying RU.
True. I'm a little higher on the design. I think the versatility is nice. I'll say UU.
Dude, is Rotom even a ghost type?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a
Holy
poltergeist. That's like his whole thing.
RU.
Okay. I'll also go UU with Dylan here.
Hell yeah.
He's a fun guy. Alright, this is it, guys. We made it to Gen 5. Holy smokes, Blitzel. I don't like him very much, are you?
The nose is kind of funny.
Yeah.
He's a silly looking little fella. I'll say UU.
He looks like the fucking chill guy meme.
He does, yeah.
He does. I agree with UU.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Blitzel's a little cutie. I'll say U.
Alright, fair enough. He can go up there then. Zeb Strika. He's cooler than Blitzel. I'm still not a big fan, though. I'll still throw him in RU.
The thing about Zebstrika is that the name is cool as fuck, but I just don't really care that much about the design. I'm gonna also say UU.
Haven't really ever used Zebstrika in any of my playthroughs, but I think the design is sick, and I think Jackson's right on with saying the name is badass. I'll say OU.
I like it slightly less than Blitzel's design, so I'm gonna go RU.
There we go. Still ends up in UU. All right, Emolga.
Uber. I love him. He brings me such joy in Whimsy.
Yeah. It's just so weird that they did fucking Pachirisu and then Emolga. Like, why'd you have to double up on Squirtles here?
Because this is
They're
a flying
both
squirrel.
great for different reasons.
It just confused me as a kid because it made me think Emolga was the evolution. To be fair, a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon made me think they were evolutions, but then no, they're just not related at all. Emolga's alright. I'll go UU for them.
Dude, fun fact, Emolga was on my first playthrough of Pokemon White. Anyway, I'll put it in OU.
It seems so strange that Emolga does not evolve from or into anything.
That's just how, like,
kind of a
all
chill
the
guy.
Pikachu clones are, except for these fuckers. They evolve too much. They really make up for it. Where are you throwing him, Tanner?
It's weird. I kind of like it and don't like it at the same time. Let's just go UU.
Okay, there we go. I think
That has to bounce out to OU.
yeah, it does. All right, Joltik. Fun fact, guys, Joltik is the smallest Pokemon. Isn't that crazy? I don't like him all that much, though. I'll say, I don't know. He's probably RU. He's like whatever.
I like Joltik a lot. I'm saying OU. I think he's very cute.
It kind of looks like he's doing an oh whoa face.
I guess I'll say RU.
Imagine having a bunch of these little fellers like climbing all over you. How about that?
That sounds like
That
a fucking
seems
nightmare.
horrible.
What a
I don't
comforting
like
thought.
bugs.
I like Joltik a decent amount. I'll go UU.
All right.
They produce webs that can electrocute you.
Also true. All right, Galvantula. This guy's a lot cooler. He's just a Digimon, but he's way cooler than Joltik is. I'll say UU.
I'll also say you.
I'm also saying UU. I think this is a downgrade from his cute baby self.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's a downgrade. I'm going RU.
Fantastic. He ends up in UU then. Tynamo.
The fleshlight Pokemon. I'm saying
Dude,
NU. This is a very whatever thing for me. It's a little guy.
PU. This one sucks.
I'll say RU.
Okay. I'll go NU too. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him. Electric. Electric, I should say.
P.
I'm gonna go PU again. I don't like this guy at
Yeah,
all.
I do not like this one very much at all. I'll also say PU.
I'm gonna say NU.
Fantastic. Well, boys, we did it. We managed to find a PU here. I'm very
You didn't
happy
hear-
about that.
Wait, did you hear what Dylan said?
Yeah, I said PU.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Fantastic. Now, Electros.
Dude, I hit
This
fucking...
guy's kind of sick. I'm saying underused.
He's pretty cool, yeah. I'll even go as far as to say OU.
I hate this evolutionary line. I say NU for this.
Dude, here, I know I'm fucking crazy for this. This one's Uber. This guy is badass. I love this one.
He's really sick, to be honest, man. He's fucking Brad. He could probably balance out there. Why not? Why not? Stunfisk.
Uber.
NU.
Stunfisk just doesn't really do it for me. I'll probably have to go NU here as well. Check it out though. His fucking it's like a exclamation point. It's like you're surprised when you step on him because he fucking kills you.
He's so funny.
I think he's silly UU.
Okay. It sounds like he'll balance out there then. Thunderous. Now we've got his normal form and his Therian form, or whatever the fuck they call it.
I'm not crazy about either of these. Are you?
I still think this is again with the whole trio thing. I think this is the best looking one out of the trio. I will say OU.
Yeah, I'd probably have to agree with Dylan. This is the best looking one. I still don't like them all that much. They really should have just been these things instead of these fuckers. But yeah, I'll probably just say RU for them.
I'll give it a UU for the Therian form.
Okay, fair enough then. Zekrom, the big boy himself. Now,
Uber.
you know, obviously Zekrom, he's a big fucking cool guy. When I first saw him, I really loved the color black because I was very edgy, so I was like, Zekrom, he's the fucking GOAT. But as I've grown and matured, I've come to realize his tail is kind of stupid, and that actually Reshiram is a lot cooler. So I'll have to go OU for him.
Nico's a hack fraud confirmed.
Uber.
Jackson, what'd you say?
Uber.
Okay, well, there we go. And just like that, we're already through Gen 5, and we've only got 3 fuckers for Gen 6. How do we feel about Helioptile?
Uber.
Underused. I think he's kind of cute.
You.
Yeah, I'm thinking RU. We're really all across the fucking spectrum for this one, so I guess he can go OU.
Gen 6 didn't have very good new Pokemon in general, dude.
Also true. Here we've got Heliolisk.
He's kind of a fun guy. Yu.
Why does the official art have his frill down?
Oh no.
I like him so much more with the frill up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll go Yu, I guess.
All right. He's whatever. I'll say RU.
Dude, I don't like this. This is awful. NU.
There we go. Fantastic. Finally a reasonable person around here. Sounds like he's still going UU though. Dedene's fucking sweet. He's probably my favorite of the Pikachu clones. I'm going Uber on him.
He looks so rotund in this picture.
Right? It's sweet.
I'll go OU.
I can agree with OU.
I'm also saying OU.
Damn. Like, just fucking look. You can just, like, grab him by the sides and squeeze the hell out of him, and he won't give a shit at all.
He's super tiny, too, right? Like, he could be, like, an actual, like, stress ball.
Yeah, exactly. I believe, I'm pretty sure that in the, like, fucking rankings for Gen 6 Pokemon that they did, like, a while ago, over in Japan, he was, like, #1. Like, they really love just these little cutesy designs over there. Speaking of cutesy designs and things you can just squeeze, Charge-a-Bug. Again, guys, we've got another Uber. Can you believe it? This guy's fucking sweet. He's just like this little bus and battery thing. He's got a big old chomper on him. I love this guy.
PU.
What's wrong with you? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's kind of silly. I'm saying RU.
Dude, he's very silly. I'm gonna go UU.
I guess he can go there. Why not? You sick fucks. Good
I thought
God.
you were speaking in jest, dude. I'm sorry.
No, he's fucking sweet. Look at him. He's Charge-a-Bug. And we've got Vikavolt as well. You see, a big part of why I love Charge-a-Bug is that you catch fucking Grubbin Route 1, and then he evolves into this feller pretty quickly, and then you're stuck with him for the entirety of the game until you get to the last island, because you need to be in a specific area to evolve him. So I just grew very attached. Vikavolt, though, is really
like
fucking
copium.
sweet. He's an Uber as well.
I think he's kind of sick. UU.
Jackson, have you considered he's a big-ass fucking railgun? Have you thought about that?
I see the vision.
Honestly, I don't like him that much. I'm gonna go RU.
You motherfuckers! You pieces of shit! How do you not recognize Peak when you see it right in front of your faces? What, are you gonna put motherfucking Miraidon in PU2, huh? Is that what you're thinking? Where did he go? There he is. Fucks!
Yeah.
Alright. Dylan, where are you putting him?
I like this design significantly more, so much more so that I'll agree with Uber.
There we go. Finally a rational person around here. Sounds like he'll go there, though. Why not? Oricorio.
I actually really like this design, despite it being such a whatever Pokemon. I'll give it OU.
Oricorio has given me fucking anxiety because of Pokemon Pocket. I hate this fucking bird. I'm putting an NU. I hate it.
I'm saying UU.
I don't like this one at all. I'm going PU.
There we go. Dylan, do you also put in UU?
I put it in OU.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah, I can go RU then. Togedemaru. I don't like this one that much. He's too much ball on this one. You see, like, with Dedenne, he's got, like, these little fucking... He's got these dents that you can, like, easily grab him in. But, like, for Togedemaru, you just don't know where to hold this feller.
He's a curvy little boy.
Yeah.
He's fine. I'll put him in UU.
There you go. I agree. I think UU is probably appropriate for him. I've come to realize you can probably just like grab him by his tail and like bash him against a rock or something. That's an option at least.
Spiky.
He is spiky, yeah. Like these fucking things on his sides there, those like protrude out and become spikes.
Dude, I love that he's just a circle. Uber.
Oh my god.
I'm saying UU. I'm not crazy about him.
Fantastic, he can go there then. Tapu Koko. This was the gen where they started getting wacky with the names.
Dude, again, I think he's the coolest out of his group. I'm gonna say Uber.
He's...
Are you?
Oh, good lord. He's probably the coolest one. I like Tapu Fini a decent bit too, but he's probably... I can go OU for him.
Dude, I only know what like 2 of them look like, and the other one's the fairy type one.
Damn.
Dude, I said NU.
Good god. He's fucking
Good
dropping
heavens.
low. Alright, here we've got Xurkitree. This is an Ultra Beast, Tanner. I know you fucking love these guys.
Dude, is that how you're supposed to fucking pronounce it?
Yeah. It's like Circuitry.
Holy shit, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
How the hell have you been pronouncing it?
I haven't. I've just been staring at the name going, huh.
What the hell is
Just
even
trying
that?
to decipher it.
Then are you?
Damn. He's one of the cooler ones. I dig him a decent bit. He has a very... It's a pretty sweet design overall. Like, he's got, like, the fucking plastic straps that have been, like, incorporated into the design that could just kind of bind his wires and shit. It's pretty cool. I'll give him an OU.
I agree with OU. I do like him. They're all supposed to be very otherworldly, and he is a very otherworldly looking fellow.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of most of the Ultra Beasts. I can give this thing UU.
Alright, we can drop him down. Alright, Zeraora. This is the mythical of this region. Is this the only... I think this might be the only electric mythical too, so that's something at least. I like this art of him a lot more. Like, in-game, he's always hunched over and looks like a fucking freak, but here he looks okay. I can give him a UU.
Dude, it's the electric version of Lucario. I have to give it Uber.
I don't like it, and you.
There we go.
Dude, I was about to say, this sure is a Lucario. UU.
Alright, there we go. UU sounds good to me then. Here we've got Yamper. Now, fun fact about
Uber.
Yamper, Tanner, his butt is actually in the shape of a heart. Like this fucking pattern here, it's a heart. It's pretty cute. I like Yamper. He might be the best dog Pokemon. It's a pretty high bar, but he might just be at the very top. I'll go OU for him.
Dude, I agree with OU. I love that little guy. Fun fact, he's so cute, I debated whether or not I wanted to evolve him in my Sword and Shield playthrough.
That's a fair debate to have too.
UU.
Dude, honestly, a decent chunk of his appeal is just his name. I love Yamper
It's a
for some
good
reason.
name.
I don't even get what the Y part of the pun is supposed to mean, but yeah, Uber.
There we go. Fantastic. Sounds like he's ending up in OU then. Perfect. Bolton is a substantial downgrade.
I agree.
Like,
He is a dog.
he deserves RU, but I'm gonna give him NU anyway.
I'll say UU.
I really don't like how his paws are different colors. I'll go RU.
I'm gonna go as far to say NU. He's a very generic design.
He's just a fucking dog. I don't like him very much. Here's a baby though, Toxel. He is just a little fucking piece of shit, isn't he? Look at this fucker. I like him though. He's got a lot of personality. I'm going OU on him.
He makes me think of the baby from Dinosaur.
Yeah,
The
I can
TV
see
show.
that.
Nico, don't fucking hate me. I don't really like Toxel very much. I'll give it RU.
I'm saying UU. I think he's cute.
I agree with you.
Alright, we can go UU then. Toxtricity though, this fella's got a
Uber.
couple forms on him. He's pretty sweet. I dig him.
Uber.
Yeah, it's either Uber or OU. I'm good with Uber, actually. That's fine by me.
I'm just saying OU. I do like him a lot too.
I'm also going OU, but it sounded like he's popping up there. Here's Pincurchin. Constantly forget this fucker exists. How do we feel about him?
He's whatever. Actually, I'll just give it RU, but it's kind of whatever.
He does. I don't know why he wasn't just a regional version of Pyukumuku. They just fill the exact same space for me, and it feels weird we have both of them without them being related to each other. So I'm gonna go. He's like fuck this guy. He's NU.
I'm gonna go RU. I find it strange that his name is just a pun of pincushion, which has fucking nothing to do with being electric type.
Well, it's a pincushion as well as a sea urchin.
Right.
Yeah.
But like again, that has nothing to do with being electric.
Also true.
Anyways, OU, I think he's very cute.
Oh my lord. Where'd you put him, Dylan?
I gave him RU.
Yeah, RU, why not? Alright, Morpeko. He's got 2 forms, fellas. He's got his normal mode and his hangry version.
I think he's fine. I know everybody else loves this little guy. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'll give him UU.
I don't particularly like him all that much. I'll also go UU.
I'm also saying UU.
Yeah.
I agree with everyone else.
There we go.
Dude, Nico, I'm shocked you didn't give him Uber because your favorite Pokemon character is Marnie and it's her signature Pokemon.
Unfortunately, man, like, I'm able to separate the art from the artist here, and fucking Morpeko sucks ass. Just like Dracozolt.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
He looks like he got vored.
PU. What's funny about this Pokemon is that they're playing on the bit that British people are bad at putting fucking fossils together, and that's why these Pokemon exist.
Yeah.
That is an interesting origin story.
Yeah, it's because, like, back in the day when the British were, like, putting together all their fucking fossils, they were just mixing and matching shit instead of, like, actually grouping them with, like, what the dinosaur is supposed to be. So that's exactly what you do with all these fuckers from this region.
I don't know why this design works for me. I feel like it shouldn't, but something about, like, his tiny little body emerging out of the big, hind legs, it really does work for me. So I'm gonna go
Fucking manic.
Yeah, I'll be truly manic and go OU.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm saying RU, Jackson. What about you?
NU.
Alright, there we go. Sounds like he'll bounce there then. Arctozolt. Here's another version of him.
They just really can't get their shit together. This one's not as offensive. I'll give it NU.
See, I like this one a little bit more, but I still don't like it that much. I'm saying RU.
Yeah, I'm still going RU for him.
I like this one less. I'm gonna go UU.
There we go.
Fucking wild, this
Fantastic.
guy.
We'll go there then. They can share that space. Regieleki. He's pretty
I don't know
cool.
if this is the best. It's either this one or the dragon one. I'm not sure which one of these is the best of the Reggies. I'll at least give this OU though.
For me, it's between Regieleki and Registeel. I like Registeel a decent bit too, but yeah, this guy's pretty fucking sweet. I'll go OU for him.
I think I agree. I do fuck with him, OU.
I really don't like his fat arms. I'm gonna go RU.
Jesus.
He's just so powerful, you know?
Exactly, it's fucking leaking out of him. He can't stand it. And like when he's just like sitting there, his idle animation, he's just fucking bouncing between his little legs. It's very fun. So, we're on to our final generation here, fellas. Palmy.
Uber. I fucking love this little guy.
Palmy is
He's so
very
cute.
cute. I do like him a decent bit. I'll probably go OU for him too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go OU. I'm not quite at Uber.
Yeah.
I'm just saying UU. I'm actually not crazy about him.
Okay.
Damn.
Fair enough. Pomo, on the other hand, I fucking hate him. His existence is entirely unnecessary. Look how little gets fucking changed between these guys. I can't fucking stand it. He's a fucking waste. He's a fucking piece of shit. NU for him. Just because I hate what he stands for.
UU.
I'm saying RU.
There we go. Fantastic. Sounds like he's like UU then. Palmot's fine though. I'll give him UU.
Uber.
I'm saying RU.
UU.
There we go.
Damn.
Fantastic. I like his fucking Mega Man Mega Buster things on his fucking palms.
This
there.
guy
That's pretty
carried
cool.
me through so many battles, dude. I love that guy.
Are you sure it wasn't Tadbulb who carried you through the game?
Okay, now this is one I've never fucking seen before.
Yeah, where the fuck is this from?
This is from the same game. It's fucking Bellybolt's pre-evolution.
I didn't like.
He's kind of
Bellybolt
funny.
either.
I'm saying, are you?
Tadbulb is a decent pun, but I kind of hate this design. I'm gonna go NU.
Okay. I'm probably an NU with you. I don't like him much. Dylan, where'd you put him?
Dude, I said PU.
Fantastic. NU it is then. Up next, we got Bellybolt. Fun fact for you, these aren't his eyes here. It's these little ones.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fucking fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know how that. I mean, I think I'm still gonna make it NU. I just figured, yeah, those were his, like, nostrils or some shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think this is a lateral move for me. He's a jolly looking fellow. Are you?
I think a big part for me that's just kind of turning me off from him is I'm not a huge fan of his color scheme. It looks way too artificial. It's strange. It's a weird shade of green here. I'm probably sticking NU.
Dude, this guy's silly enough to be UU for me.
There we go. We can toss him there then. All right, here's a bird. How are we feeling about it?
NU.
Dude.
NU.
Are you?
This is a very uninspired Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't like his eyes.
I'm going to NU too. Yeah, his eyes are fucking... I don't like that either. Kilowattrel, though.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't like him all that much either. He's also kind of just a fucking bird. I'm thinking are you too.
I like his wing shape a decent bit. I wish he wasn't fat. I'll go UU.
I'm saying, are you?
Fantastic, you can go there then. All right, guys, we've made it to the very end here. We are looking at our final feller here, Miraidon.
Uber.
Jackson, where are you throwing him?
I think this form is pretty cool. I think it gets balanced out a bit by him looking dumb as shit in the other one. I'm gonna say OU, though. I think he's neat.
I'm also thinking OU, but sounded like he's bumping it up to Uber, fellas. There we go. Check her out, guys, for our Ubers here. We've got Electrive, Luxray, Raichu, a Alolan variant, Toxtricity, Miraidon, and Zekrom. It looks like we definitely have a preference for the cool-looking guys for the most part. Raichu is he's definitely the odd one out here. And so there we go. Fellas, do you have a favorite Pokemon amongst the electric types?
Ampharos.
Okay.
Ampharos, bro, can't even pronounce it.
Ampharos.
I think I would be lying if I didn't say Luxray, to be completely honest. They were like my favorite Pokemon for a long time. I started in fucking Diamond was my first Pokemon game. I have a lot of nostalgia for Luxray.
Dude, it's either Jolteon or Alolan Raichu. If you were to hold a gun to my head and tell me to pick one, I guess I'd go with, I'll go with Jackson's, thing and say nostalgia. Jolteon's been my favorite for longer.
There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty cemented in Camp Pichu here. Definitely love this little fella. Great Smash Bros. Character. Why'd you have to nerf him, Sakurai? Let him be a fucking legend. And with that, fellas, we've done it. We've ranked every single electric Pokemon. Can you guess what the next type is going to be? Maybe you're right, because I don't know either. So, with that, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to let us know down in the comments below who your favorite electric type Pokemon is. And now, I can't wait to get some rather electric movies over on Guapish at the Movies.
Guapish at the Movies.
Easy money all night long!
Jackson, what did we watch this week, fool?
The Patreon request this week, as requested by our lovely Patreon member, Hunter, thank you for the request, was the 2011 film Real Steel. And if you also want to get your movie watched by us and reviewed, just like Hunter got his, then go to guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish for $1 a month. You can request a movie, get in our queue, and you might get lucky. And let's have Nico talk about the plot of this one.
Alright guys, so Real Steel is a film about Hugh Jackman fighting with robots, but damn, his robots fucking suck ass until his dumbass kid ends up falling down a pit and gets saved by a robot. Adam like the first man, because he was one of the first robots, but spelled Atom. It's not actually Adam. And through the power of being fucking Rocky, he's able to win big against all the other dang old robots. Tanner, what's your fun fact?
Fun fact, the Crash Palace fight was filmed in an actual defunct Model T automobile plant.
Huh.
Neat.
That is a neat fun fact. I'll give that a neat instead of good or bad.
Whoa.
Guys, I have to say, this is probably about the most average film we could watch. I'm giving it a B-. It's like, yeah, you made an average film that's on the good side.
I am slightly lower than you at a C+.
There we go. Tanner, how about yourself?
Dude, I think this movie is about as good as a movie that is this can be. I'm at a B+.
Okay. Dylan.
Yeah, I really like this movie a lot. I think I gave it an A+.
There we go. Fantastic. Not gonna lie, guys, this is probably the best film we watched this week.
This is easily the best, and unfortunately, there isn't a ton of competition.
I was gonna say there's not a lot of competition.
Yeah, I guess I'll kick us off. I think my biggest problem with this movie, outside of it just being impossibly generic and a really blatant ripoff of just Rocky and its general structure, is that it just feels like there's no progression with their skill level. Like, we see some shadow boxing training and stuff happen, but the actual training aspect of it is such a minor aspect. And that's one of the things I liked about Rocky a lot, is you see him go through his struggles, but we don't see any of that in this movie. All they do is just fucking win, win, win. The only struggle they get in their progression is them getting their ass beat and all their money stolen. But it doesn't even fucking matter in the end. It literally isn't a setback at all, because then they go and win against the big boss with just some shitter bot. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
And it really just throws away a lot of goodwill the rest of the movie had for me. Because it really, in the end, it's just super fucking generic with a really contrived plot and a stolen idea. So I'm not crazy about this one, but production value is good. It's a good looking movie outside of some questionable CG at times. And I think the actors do a good job, especially the kid. I think he's a standout. Hugh Jackman's kind of whatever. It's it's a fucking movie of all time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when we look at something like Here Comes the Boom, for example, it's like there's stakes as to oh, they're trying to earn money for this such and such thing. Here it's just they want money. And so by the time they get to the final fight, it's well, this is just something they're doing as father and son. There's not really any stakes to it beyond that. They just want to win.
He's got debt to repay to a bunch of people that's barely a part of the movie at all, except for that one guy beating his ass.
Yeah, it's not really even a thought in our mind at that point, though, is the thing. It's presumably, he probably paid them for the most part, maybe. Maybe he didn't. That's why they kicked his ass, never mind. But still, it's not really something we're actively thinking about much at that point.
I guess I'll talk about my thoughts. Yeah, my positives are this movie, it accomplishes what it sets out to do. I think it's actually a pretty well-developed world. I think it's a pretty believable near future. Something that works pretty well, in my opinion, is their explanation for why they switched over to robots. The whole, people just wanted increasingly more brutal and violent fights, and so we swapped over to robots where you can see, them ripping each other's limbs off and shit. I was honestly, that doesn't seem that far-fetched an explanation of how this would come to be. And I think a big thing in this movie's favor is it takes itself seriously. It's not treating its own premise as a joke. There's no moment where, Hugh Jackman is and here I am, fighting robots with a little kid. That kind of fucking nonsense. It is... it would be so bad if they did that, and I'm glad they restrained themselves from doing that. And then, yeah, the major negatives are just, it's insanely cliche. It is just Rocky. And then Hugh Jackman's accent, I mentioned, like, it feels like in every single line, he is fighting for his fucking life to not sound Australian. It is very funny to me, but also bad. And then this is just like a random stupid nitpick. They treat these robots like they treat them like they weigh maybe a couple 100 pounds. Like, we see parts land on human beings and they're like, oh man, that part just landed on me. I'm like, dude, like one of their legs would be like 500 pounds.
Yeah, we see like some little girls in the first
about?
Part of the movie just carry off a limb.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. And so I kind of connected to that. I do think the robots often feel a bit floaty, but not even too much. And honestly, like, I didn't really notice many moments of CG where I'm like, oh, that looks terrible. Like, for pretty much the entire movie, I'm like, yeah, there are robots right there. They're doing the robots.
As I was telling Jackson, I was pretty surprised by the CGI in this film. It looked very good for the time it came out. There are moments, the biggest times are like when they're showing like all the promo footage with like Zeus and shit, and it looks fucking awful there. But throughout the rest of the movie, for the most part, it looks very good. I
will say they did have practical robots for all the bots. They had practical ones that were used in shots as well. I honestly could not tell when like Adam was CG or was a practical suit.
There were definitely times I was able to catch it, but yeah, for the most part, it did look pretty seamless.
Yeah, you could definitely, I mean, the action scenes are CG, but that's obvious. But yeah, no, there certainly were times where I was questioning. I was like, is this practical or is this CG? Mostly when they're like operating on it, like when it's sitting in motion, I'm sure they're probably entirely practical effects at that point. But yeah, they definitely do a good job blending it. And I agree with Nico. I think the biggest culprit of bad CG is genuinely just Zeus. A lot of the promos just look fucking bad. He's like, I don't really like his design, dude. He's kind of just like a big futuristic looking bionicle thing.
Mm-hmm. He's very
But yeah,
bionicle,
for the most part, it's solid.
Also, like, fucking, the fight with Zeus, like, they build him up so much as, like, he's got all this crazy technology in him. He just immediately learns his opponent's strategy and he's able to adapt to it. But like, all we see him fucking do is pin him to the corner and just wail on him.
That's the ultimate strategy, dude.
Yeah, I guess so.
I will say, I don't even know if they were going for this, but I do like the setup with it being robot fights that presumably Zeus uses a lot of power to run just because it's very powerful and it's very smart and does a lot of computational thinking, whatever bullshit. And because of that, it runs out of battery really quickly. And you could probably assume the reason its battery is low is because of the hubris of the people that created him, because they just assumed he would be, mopping the floor with his opponents, so it wouldn't have to ever become a problem. I don't know if that's what they're even going for, but in my head canon I am, because there's nothing else to latch on with that fight whatsoever. It's so fucking lame. Like, I agree, it's like, honestly, one of the biggest letdowns of the movie is, like, he's just like the fucking Terminator of robots in these fights. He's slaying motherfuckers, and then it's just so anticlimactic.
Yeah, like, the best part of that fight is, like, the very beginning, where it just keeps fucking wailing on Adam, just immediately knocking him down. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, you can definitely see the fight just immediately ending upon that initial smash, because it just looks so brutal.
Yeah. I wish they set up the battery running out at all. Like, I don't think they mention it in any way, shape, or form. And then at the very end, it's like, oh, he's running low now.
Yeah.
I agree. I wish it would have, it would have helped my positive potentially.
I mean, I'm not usually one to notice details all that much, but there was a portion at the beginning of the fight where they, like, flash over one of the screens, and on the screen it does show, like, battery level. It's a very, they don't address it directly, but it is something I noticed, and I was like, oh, I wonder if him having a power source is going to be a factor in this fight.
What?
And then
they all have power sources.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they specifically referenced it for this fight. Like, they showed that he had a battery level, and I figured that would come into play later. Now, obviously, that does introduce the fact of why doesn't Adam have, like, a similar issue, but,
Also, of course, the movie ends like fucking Rocky, of course. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's also just the elephant in the room with fucking Adam, where it's like, if they can just make, like, some shitter this insanely durable, why aren't, like, all the actual competitive robots exactly like this? Like, what makes him so special?
Probably because at the beginning of the movie he can take a hit, but he can't dish it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Listen,
like a
man,
trade-off.
we've all played hero shooters. Guess what always becomes the meta? That's right, tanks.
I mean, you're not wrong, I suppose.
That's so true. Dylan, do you want to give your thoughts and then I'll talk about Steel?
Yeah, I'll summarize as best I can. Yeah, I think the emotional parts of this movie worked a lot on me, which is probably why my ranking overall is just higher. I agree. I think the CGI for its time was very well done. I also will agree with Nico, the fucking promos was probably the most noticeable part, but I kind of just hand-waved it because it's like, well, it's like animation or something inside the movie or whatever. That's a very bad way of explaining my thought on that, but also shout out to Xbox 720. The promo got put in the movie for a console that never was. But yeah, I think that the character development overall was fun to watch, and I like, it I figured Tanner'd be so fucking pissed that I would rank this movie higher despite it being a Rocky clone. I'm sure, that isn't not the case.
God damn it. You do have this higher than Rocky, you fucking
That's
maniac.
so funny.
I'm shocked you did not catch that as soon as I said my ranking anyway. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't care if a movie is cliche or whatever. You guys know that about me at this point. So, but yeah, I just like the struggle and overcoming in this movie, and I think it made a lot of connections for me in the end.
Well, I want to go ahead and talk about the short story that this movie was heavily quote-unquote based on, called Steel by, what's his name? Richard something?
Dawkins.
I can't remember. Oh, well. These have about as little in common as is possible. Like, there are robots and they are boxing in the original story, and that is where these similarities end. It's a neat little read, and the Twilight Zone episode is very good. So I really just highlighted three main differences I think are kind of funny. In the book, the reason boxing for humans is banned is because there was some kind of massive war that has depleted the male population to the point that they banned boxing, so that, I guess, just to avoid people dying in the ring.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, it is very, very offhandedly mentioned, though. A big difference is that in the book, the robots are intentionally made to look exactly like humans. Like, they have fake, human skin over them and whatever, so they just look like human beings, but they're robots. And the plot of it is that they do have this old beat-up shitter robot, but it breaks down on them before a fight. And our two main characters are these guys who are just completely fucking desperate for money. And so what they do is the one who's like an ex-boxer is like, fuck it, put me in the ring, we'll pretend I'm a robot. And he gets fucking destroyed.
That is
obviously
so funny.
Yeah. He just gets the shit beat out of him.
Wait, there's an episode of The Simpsons exactly like that.
It's probably a reference to this then.
It's fun.
But yeah, it's a pretty neat little story. I recommend the Twilight Zone episode. I don't need to talk about it that much. It's a neat little thing. Has a little bit more social commentary than this movie, obviously. But yeah, just a guy getting his fucking brains beat in by a fucking robot.
Well, fantastic. Sounds good. Boys, do we have any further thoughts on Real Steel?
I am shocked we had as many thoughts as we did.
Right?
True.
I figured this was going to be a repeat of last week where we said like one word for every movie.
Well, you gotta think about it, dude. What are we really gonna say about the other movies? This is probably the only one that we want to talk about.
I don't know about that. But if that's everything we've got for this feller, I'm sticking to my B-.
I'm sticking at my C+.
I'm sticking at my B+.
I'll keep my A+.
And it goes straight into the B+ pile. Classic. We actually haven't had a B+ in what feels like a while. The last one was Paprika.
Oh.
So,
Wow, that has been a while.
We've been watching a lot of mid recently.
Yeah.
We're on a streak of fucking, prior to this, 6 movies in a row of being lower than a B minus at least.
Damn.
Anywho, the second movie we watched this week, as requested by Dylan, was not Snake Eyes. It was actually Terrifier 2. We are, scratching the records here. I assume somebody made an edit to the previous episode. I don't fucking know. The 2022 film. Dylan, tell us about it.
Art the Clown came back and he's murdering people again.
Fun fact. This was the most profitable film of 2022, making over $10 million on a $250,000 budget.
Yeah,
Jesus fucking
this film
Christ.
became quite the sensation. I'll give that a good fun fact. Why not? Well, boys, Dylan, where are you putting this one?
Dude, great question. Hold on. I gave it a flat D.
Whoa! My biggest problem with the original Terrifier was that it had zero story, and this film rectified that by having a fucking story, which was able to bump it up in my book. Still didn't like it though, still a D for this one. I'm joining Dylan there.
I am at a D+.
Huh.
And Tanner's the retard here, because I'm also at a D. What is this guy, stupid? How does he think this movie's a D+? Insanity!
Well, the big thing
Yeah,
I'm wondering here,
one-tier
Tanner,
retard.
you like this film less than the first one?
I think this film is a downgrade in virtually every way from the first one.
Are you a fool?
The only thing I think this one does better is the gore, which isn't even something I particularly care about. This movie has a good head explosion. That was my favorite part.
If that's what something you don't particularly care about, why'd you like the first one to begin with? Because that's all it had going for it.
I just thought it was more fun and concise. The biggest downgrade for this one, in my opinion, is so fucking boring. Literally nothing happens for the first hour and a half. I don't think it's until the last 45 minutes where I actually start getting into it a bit.
I'm the opposite. I thought the last 45 minutes to half an hour was boring as rocks.
I think the mid section is entertaining, but I'm a mix of both of you guys. I think the ending was boring as fuck. I think the start was boring as fuck. I think the mid section is a bit more interesting, but I think most of it, my biggest complaint is, like you guys said, it's boring as rocks. The first movie had no story. This one has too much.
Exactly. Yeah, the story is so whatever. A big issue with it too is that it adds far too many questions than the answers that it gives, because it answers basically nothing about anything going on, and it just keeps keeping more shit onto it, and the runtime is just so fucking long. There are not enough moving pieces or intrigue to this story here to warrant an over 2-hour film.
Yeah, it's insane that they did that. My other positives, the little girl is creepy.
Yeah.
I commented this when I was watching the movie, but in that laundromat scene where the little girl first shows up, and you see Art being really weirded out by that, it put this inkling in my head where I'm like, it'd be a really funny plot if Art is in hell now, and even he, as a sadistic murderer, is so creeped out by hell itself that he has to escape it, and that would have just been a way better plot.
True. The weird thing about that laundromat scene, though, is that they show the little girl's invisible here, but Art is still totally fine. The dude can see him, but that's never brought up again. It's everyone can just see the little girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I assume it's a thing where she can reveal herself to people or some shit. I don't know. My other positives are, like I mentioned with the previous one, I like guns in horror movies. I think they're funny, and I think they are very funny in this movie too. I like both uses of the guns, even though they're quite different uses.
I definitely called that. As we were watching that, I pointed at the screen, I was like, oh, Tanner's gonna love that.
So true, dude. My other big negative is one of the things I really praised the first movie on is I liked how much our victims fought back and how fucked up Art got throughout the movie. And that just doesn't really happen in this one. It happens a decent bit, but only at the very, very end. And it just didn't really reach up to that level of praise I gave the first one over that.
I mean, to be fair, and the difference here is that you've got a bunch of high schoolers in random settings, so they don't really have the resources or, maybe the strength to fight back.
I mean, they were, young women in the first one as well.
This is the thing, though. It's a movie. They didn't have to put them in those situations. They could have structured the plot such that they had ways of fighting back. I agree with Tanner. That's also an annoyance. There's little recourse to it. It's mostly just watching Art fuck them up until the last act, so it's not very entertaining. It's mostly just the value comes from the practical effects and gore.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe the girl who got scalped, maybe she makes a dash for her parents' bedroom and gets into the gun safe and fucking blasts Art at one point or some shit like that, they could do things, they just chose not to.
Yeah. One of my big problems, especially with a movie like this, I, along with Nico, am not the biggest fan of gore for gore's sake, and that's really what these movies are. I think we're just made to assume at this point that Art being a, demon of some sort just has this aura that keeps people alive while he sadistically tortures them, because, any amount of any of this happening in the movie to these characters, just by the sheer blood loss alone, if not passing out from the trauma, they would not be conscious for more than half the time we see them, yet every time a character is being killed and horribly eviscerated by Art, they are still alive and conscious, and my biggest example of this is the mom coming home to find her daughter fucking sitting on the bed and conscious as Art's fucking chopping bits of flesh off of her. It's just so fucking unrealistic. You have no choice but to believe he's some demon who has a power to keep them alive while he tortures them or some shit. I think it's dumb and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, the first Terrifier movie you didn't particularly like either, which made me wonder, why the fuck did you pick this one?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Why me? What did I do?
You didn't like the first one.
What? What?
This has nothing to do with what we're currently discussing. Let's not worry about that.
Is this about us fucking making you pick a horror movie?
Let's fucking talk about the movie.
I wasn't even the person antagonizing you the whole time. It was fucking Tanner was the main aggressor. What are you talking about?
I knew this is why he chose this one, but I agree. It's funny because it doesn't target me at all.
That's so manic. What the fuck?
Shout out to the director for having I don't know if I want to say a barely or an absolutely not disguised MILF fetish.
Yeah.
There are so many random MILFs all throughout this film for no fucking reason.
Even the fucking high schoolers. Jackson and I were just cracking up the entire time because our main girl is supposed to be in fucking high school and she does not look it at all.
No.
No, just a full-grown woman. It's so funny. And I'm gonna be honest, it was genuinely distracting to me. I mentioned this when we were watching the movie, the final act is this is a high schooler. And they keep doing these close-ups of was very clearly not a fucking high schooler, and it was just immersion breaking. Not that I was particularly immersed in general, but yeah, so funny.
Yeah.
The gore, though, I don't like gore in movies either. I'm not crazy about it. I like watching my gore be actual real shit, like people being eaten alive by a pack of wild dogs or jumping off a building or something. This movie gore really just doesn't do it for me. I will say the practical effects are very solid. I'll give it that. It looks fucking horrifying, especially the scene where he's just dismembering the friend, I guess for a lack of a better word, was the first time I've gotten genuinely nauseous and queasy since Slow Torture Puke Chamber. That scene's fucked up and very hard to watch.
That part where he grabs her hand, by two of her fingers with each hand, and then rips her fucking arm down the middle. Oh my god!
I'm very uncomfortable with de-gloving, and he does a lot of that in this movie. But yeah, the effects of it, of course, are fantastic. But I don't like it, and it makes me very uncomfortable.
Exactly. Yeah, the effects work is great. But like genuinely, if you enjoy the viscera on display here, there is something wrong with you mentally. Like, I'm not calling to censor or ban this film or anything. That is purely just me making an observation about your character, the same way I would if you were into like scat play or something, okay? You are sick in the head, which is just something you have to accept.
I would hope that most people that are into this level of viscera would probably agree with that sentiment.
I don't even think so, because I see a lot of the people defending this film will be like, oh, come on, it's just a movie. Come on, guy, it's fine. Don't worry about it. This says nothing about me who enjoys fucking jacking off to this shit. It's just far too excessive, okay? It's just too much. I'm sorry, it's too much.
True.
Alright, fellas, do we have anything else to say about Terrifier 2?
No.
Yeah, I don't think I do. It's fucking boring as rocks for most of it, unfortunately, so there's not a ton for me to say.
Yeah, exactly. And the Carnage candy, I don't like it. It's terrible. Just awful.
Also, I guess I'll say this one last thing. I get that the kids at the end were fucking traumatized. Why the fuck would they let the little girl walk off with the dude's head?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, of course.
I guess
I think I
so.
said something else during the movie and you had the same comment. Oh yeah, it was the fucking being alive while being gored part.
Yeah.
Never mind, you're right.
Hand wave. I'm sticking out my D.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'll stick with my D+.
And unsurprisingly, it lands at a flat D. How exciting.
Yay.
Shocking news.
What was the first one
Where
at?
did the first one land?
Let me
Too
find
high. I will be re-ranking that movie.
Hell yeah.
out. The first one landed at a C minus.
Oh, okay. You know, that's appropriate
So,
then, I guess.
I mean,
No,
I'm
he
still
said
re-ranking
B
it,
minus.
but
Oh, never mind.
that can't be possible. I gave it a C and you gave it a B minus. That's not.
No, it's C. C for cake.
Okay.
Oh.
Unlike D for day. Anyways, the final movie we watched this week was my pick, that being the 2007 film Teeth, which is a movie about a girl that has teeth in her vagina.
Fun fact. The dick piercing on her brother was made out of sugar, so it was safe for the dog to eat.
Oh, that's a good fun fact, Tanner. I like that one. Good job.
Fantastic.
Hey, spit it out anyway. What a quitter.
True. I didn't like this film very much. I'll give it a D+, I guess.
Dude, me and Nico are on the same fucking wavelength. I think I also gave this movie a D+.
There we go.
I'm gonna flat F.
Dude,
That
I'm
checks
at
out.
an F+. I didn't like this one at all.
I have genuinely nothing positive to say about this movie at all. It does nothing with its
Same.
concept. It's literally just the girl has teeth in her vagina, and that's the entire fucking movie. She bites
Yeah.
some guy's dicks off, and then becomes empowered with this possibility and runs away at the end. There's the weird fucking, like, incest step-sibling subplot that's just so strange. The acting's not fucking good. Frankly, it's bad. It's a very poorly shot movie, and Tanner mentioned this when he was watching it, but the color grading is just very strange. It's not a pleasant looking movie to look at least for me. It was just kind of uncomfy, which is maybe what they were going for. They also just, again, they don't do anything with their fucking plot. They don't have, they don't explain or even attempt to at all. They keep showing the fucking, the nuclear reactor thing, so maybe she got teeth in her vagina because of nuclear waste or something, but like, it's just such a nothing movie. It's boring as fuck, and it's just stupid and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with everything Jackson said, and I want to add the thing that helps bring it down all the way into the F tier, because normally if it's just like, I don't have anything good to say and it's got all these negatives, normally that's still a D tier to me. The reason it gets down into an F is I feel like it ruins its own messaging with what happens in the film. One, because, so like, obviously the writer was like, okay, this whole female empowerment / like teaching people about consent thing they're going for. Well, we need to have a scene where she does have sex and doesn't kill the guy to like communicate that message.
Yeah, but he date rapes her.
Exactly. He fucks that up by having her be drunk and on pills during that scene. And then also, with that same guy, the next morning, and it further ruins that point by her then engaging with him again the next morning sober. So it totally fucks that up. And then, you know, when she finds out that he's having sex with her under false pretenses, it bites his dick off. And so, like, the implication that we, the audience, are supposed to take there is that getting someone to have sex with you under false pretenses is, like, maybe not fully equivalent to rape, but it's bad, right? But then she goes to her brother, and she herself engages in sex with him under false pretenses because she just wants to kill him. So she's doing the very thing that we were just taught is bad with the previous guy. Like, its messaging is completely muddled by what it's doing, and so, like, it just fails on every possible level.
But you see, at that point, she's using sex as like an empowerment tool because she's getting back at her brother because he fucking let her mom to die.
Yeah, I think that sucks, and also, like you're still getting penetrated to get to that point, you know?
You're still fucking your brother at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Also true.
Dude, this is just one of those classic die a hero or live long enough to become the villain arcs, yeah?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's the conclusion I came to at the very end of the movie, at least. I'm glad that you guys entertained that thought. That's more than I thought
I
did.
die a rape victim or live long enough to see yourself become the rapist.
Fuck.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. I mean, I don't know. I guess the only justification I have for rating it this high is I looked at all the other movies I have in those tiers, and I'd much rather watch this than any of those. And I'm talking, like, fucking Compliance is in there, too, and I did not like that movie at all. I agree, this movie has, like, no substance, the acting's not good, it has a single note that it doesn't, you know, accentuate itself on very much. This movie just doesn't have anything going for it, but, like, compared to these other movies, I also just do it on a watchability basis, in which regard it's leagues higher than a lot of those other movies.
Yeah, that was basically my exact reasoning here, too. It's like, it's not good, but it's not, like, it doesn't do enough wrong to warrant going all the way down to F, you know? Like, there's nothing about it that just, like, immediately offends me, I would say.
I think the gratuity of it is probably what knocks it down. Like what Tanner was saying, there's just little point to it, and that really just drives it pretty far down for me.
Mm-hmm. You know, D+, on the other hand, was probably too lenient.
I can reconsider.
Yeah.
This is a movie where it's literally just a girl has teeth in her vagina.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the big issue here is just the believability that she just never gets caught, like, at all. Like, she definitely should have been stopped in the doctor's office.
Yeah, and also that, like, every man in this town is a rapist.
Well, yeah, that too, I guess, but, you know, outside of that, even.
In fairness, that does reflect reality, though.
Sure, that's just the life of every woman. We see you, women. We see you. You're our audience, and we see you.
What percent of our audience do you think is women?
Wasn't it like, for some reason, don't the statistics say it's mostly like our moms watching?
Yeah, it says like
Yeah,
40-year-old
I remember
women
that.
are our audience.
Yeah, like 70% plus of that. You know, they just like seeing us young boys talk about movies and anime women.
Yeah, they just
They're
like seeing what the
flicking their
youth is
beans
up
this
to
right
nowadays.
Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, I was really hoping that maybe the whole, because Jackson kind of pointed it out, I was kind of hoping the whole radioactive towers thing would come into play, because that's something they definitely included in a lot of the camera shots, and especially at the end as she's walking home for the last time, the plant's kind of like shut down. I'm like, oh, what does that signify? And then, like, it kind of just alludes to nothing.
It really does just seem to be a way for them explaining away why this happened to her. It's like, yeah, she's a mutant.
Yeah.
Speaking of, it was like this is unrelated to the plot of the movie, but it was like a funny bit that Nico and I were doing when we were watching it. Because like the fucking the towers, you know, they just let off steam. That's all it is. But like in the movie, it was like black soot. So Nico and I were making bits about it being like a cover up for a fucking coal plant or something.
It was very silly.
Yeah.
Lame ass movie though. You know, I think I can drop it down here. Let's see. Is it worse than Dougal? Probably. The big one here is Terrifier 2 though. Is it worse than Terrifier 2? I guess
Yes.
I guess it is. Let's say D-. Why not? We'll go D- on this one. Yeah, it is on the same tier as Human Centipede. That feels right.
Dude, not that I'm trying to be a copycat, but D- was looking good to me too.
There we go.
Yeah. My thing with this one versus Terrifier 2 is just like, I actually had some positives for Terrifier 2. This one I do not.
Terrifier has
valid.
even a modicum of sauce. I have nothing to say about teeth whatsoever.
Yeah. A modicum of sauce. That's our new, what genre of band would that be? That's our new math rock band.
There we go.
Fuck is math rock?
Anyways,
Don't worry about
it's
it.
been a while since this last happened, but we've got an F+ tier movie.
Hot damn!
Holy cow.
It's been a
Happy
long time coming.
to make it happen, boys. Happy to make it happen.
Yeah,
Happy
well
Halloween.
deserved.
Happy Halloween.
Speaking of
Dude,
Happy
speaking of
Halloween,
spooky,
speaking of spooky, Tanner, what are you picking next
Yeah.
up here, pal?
guys, it's time for you to guess the theme between The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars and The Cloverfield Paradox. What do you think the theme is? Let's kick it off with Jackson.
Outer space?
Nico, what do you think?
I'm thinking along the same lines, but I'm going sequels that go to space. Or like blank in space, that sort of deal, you know?
And Dylan, what do you think?
Dude, space travel.
Dude, I went space exploration. I think all three of you are close enough that I'll just give it to you.
I would
Fantastic.
hope so.
How do we pick a movie?
So, I think just for sake of ease, I'll just read off the Halloweeny franchises. You guys give me a yay or a nay. If we get 3 yays, we'll go with that one.
Okay.
Okay, we have settled on the Funny Games 2007 remake.
There we go. Fantastic. Now for my pick...
Shocked I'm not the one to pick it.
Right? I'm very shocked by that too. So for my pick here, I guess the question here is whether or not I choose vengeance or if I follow what Last of Us 2 taught me and just let it go, you know?
Just for context, I was also choosing out of convenience.
That's fine. None of that is going to be in the episode, so...
Oh well.
All right, so I guess because I don't want to traumatize my friend here, I'll give you the chance. Can you just admit that you overreacted to the whole you need to pick a horror movie thing?
Sure.
All right, fantastic. You've avoided Child's Play on this day. Congratulations. And so I am going to be choosing... What's that?
I was gonna say the convenience thing was in regard to my movie pick. I didn't want to put thought into picking a horror movie.
Gotcha, okay. Well, guys, I am going to be choosing the 1992 film Ghost Watch.
Whatever that is. Anyways, the Patreon request this week, I don't think fits the theme, as they normally don't, but it's the 2011 film Sucker Punch, as requested by our lovely patron member, Tutbot. Thank you for the request.
It doesn't really, but like it will more than you'd expect it would. And if you too would like a movie request on the Patreon, just like our lovely patron Tutbot did, Tanner's going to tell you all about how you can do that.
That's right, everyone. Head on over to guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish, and for only $1 a month, you will get early access to every episode, as well as exclusive access to our pre-Guap show. We had a pretty tasty one today. You also get access to our Discord, where you can talk to us, you can suggest topics, and you get to suggest movies just like Tutbot did, as well as get 500 slime coin. And finally, you get your name read out at the end of every single episode, just like I'm going to do right now. Oh boy, I can barely read this. Thank you very much to Spending All My Social Security Checks on the Slop Machine, Slayed by Jay Blake, Nedagant, I Love Lesbians, Top Ramen Man, Troon Terror Task Force, Tutbot, Lucas Ledette, Hunter, and Jacob Edwards. Thank you all very much.
That's right. Thank you all very much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ring-a-ding that bell, and we'll be seeing you next time. And remember, may every day be another wonderful secret. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.